When you create the MIDI files on the laptop, you'll have that freedom to be able to do what you really want to do and then bring it to this keyboard. You have the party juju. So you have the Afrobeat, highlight. So now we have the aria here because you don't have this on the SX series. So you have different chord progressions here, and also you can also create your own chord progressions on this keyboard. That's for the auto chord play. So without stressing your left hand, before you just need to do it with your left hand, but now you can just program it here, and then you are free to freestyle with your right hand. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kasiemobi Ude-madu. I'm excited to present to you the newest models of Yamaha PSR-E series, the highest level we are going to be launching today. So we have the Yamaha PSR-E483 and PSR-E583 here. You know, before we don't have it, but this is the first time we are having a dedicated button for the African styles, African rhythm. The Yamaha have been able to separate the voice and the styles. Before, you have to go to press mode to be able to access the voice and the styles. But now, Yamaha have been able to separate the two of them. They have the voice and then the styles separately. This also features very powerful speakers on its own and then a mic input, so you can have a performance anywhere. So this is a very versatile keyboard. Because of the new features added to this, Yamaha positioned it as the entry level of the arranger workstations. If you have experienced the SX series, today you are going to hear why this instrument is positioned as the entrance level of the arranger workstations. 583 has more voices, and then it has a modulation wheel. The 483 has just the pitch bend. Then it also has the expression pedal point jack, so you can actually plug your expression pedal here for a more expressive performance. This 583 is regarded as the more performance-oriented instrument. And then you have an improved user interface here. So when you actually look at the user interface for this keyboard, you see that it is very much better because many people complain that the 473 was a bit complicated when you want to use it. So, but part of the user interface that was improved on this one is you have the different, the voice and the styles were separated, so you can access them independently. And then you have the control knobs, which help you to access voices and styles very quickly, instead of using the toggle buttons here. And then you have the LCD display, also very powerful too, and gives you more features on screen here. And these instruments, they are built on three strong foundations: the enhanced expression, the control, and the performance. And now you have the world music. You find African sound. There is a very unique sound you will find on this keyboard today. DSP effects. You have two DSP effects buttons here, which you can actually assign different functions. Then one of the important updates for this keyboard is the MIDI song to style app. So it means that for your songs, your songs that you have actually done the MIDI before, you can convert them to styles on this keyboard using the MIDI song to style application. So you can play your songs as a style on this keyboard. So, and then you have more flexibility and more control over your style. So this instrument now allows you to be able to generate chords or program chords automatically here. So you can just program a particular chord progression, and the keyboard plays it for you automatically. Under the performance pillar, you have the Mega Boost. It serves in a way like the volume, but it boosts the general output sound for this keyboard. The looper function allows you to overdub your playing and then create your own progression on your own. And then you have the ability to sync your you're playing to an already existing style here. So you have a kind of a performance on its own standing. We are going to hear that today. The two keyboards have the same quality, the same sound engine. Here you see that you have the USB-C, and then the normal USB here for you. It covers a lot of voices and styles. The drum kits, so you have 4 drum kits from Genos 2, the punchy kit, hip hop kit, dubstep kit, and the trap kit. So this is how the keyboard looks. You can see the separation of the voice and the styles. That is it for the PSR-E483 and PSR-E583. So I will go for a 1-6-2-5 progression. The progressions are just moving on their own. I've programmed the progression I want. So I can decide to change the progression. So for the looper, on the screen, you will be able to select the quantize and also the length of what you want to loop. Just like a DAW, you can use it to program your MIDI sessions, your files there. And then with that, you can convert it to a style. So Yamaha actually samples the Oja. You have Fuji. Amapiano. Yeah. So let me change the key of our looper. And then let me change the progression also. Then Party Juju. And then African Gospel. High Life. Makosa and High Life. Then you have the Igbo High Life. So now you can see that you have a lot of interesting features. The same styles you have here is what you have here. So the difference is that this has more voices, 30 more voices than this here. So and then you also have the modulation wheel and then the expression pedal point here. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you so much for listening.